Hello, my fabulous friends. I hope you're doing well. A little bit of celebrity gossip to get away from the Harry and Meghan saga. Um, Interesting. Even though a lot of you want the break from Harry and Meghan, any of my other celebrity videos only get half the views of my Harry and Meghan ones. So, anyways, I do them because why not? And it is a nice break. Okay, so we are going to be doing Nicole Kidman and Keith Urban. I never understood these two as a couple always looked really weird to me. They never looked cohesive to me. I never looked at them like, what a nice looking couple, right? You know how sometimes you get a couple of people together and you're just like, well, look, William and Catherine. Like they look like a fabulous couple together. They're both, their body shapes are the same. Um, I don't know. They just look like a really nice couple. Uh, like Edward and Sophie. They look like a lovely couple, right? But to me, Nicole Kidman and Keith Urban, they just never match. Like I couldn't pick up on the couple energy between these two. Now they're both stars in their own right, and sometimes those egos mashing together. It just didn't look right to me. I don't know what it is. I think they're both kind of weird, and that's coming from me. So that's almost a term of endearment. Um, Let's find out if we can get some dirt on what's really going on here. We understand that Keith has a girlfriend, and we also understand that she's kind of been fooling around. Apparently, they've been separated since June, and the word was going to get out, so they wanted to control the narrative. But I want to find out, what was their marriage really like? What was their marriage really like? So many rumors about Nicole, about her father being a real creep, that Nicole's intersex. That's why she's never had her own children. Um, let's find out what's going on here. Shall we begin? Okay. Four of Cups, self-serving disinterest. Absolutely, both of them. That's the energy I got. Missed opportunities, bored, unmotivated, dissatisfaction, depression, reluctant, weary. I think both of them got to this point in their marriage. Messenger of Swords. So this would be the Page of Swords. Thirst for knowledge, mental agility, quick-witted, curious ideas, vigilant, guarded, communicate, thinks first, education, fairness. And that to me is Nicole Kidman. She's a Gemini, and I think maybe what they had was more of a intellectual relationship. Six of Wands, congratulations, victory, recognition, success, pride of achievement, major milestone. So I'm getting that they both really cheered their own achievements on. There is big rumors that one of the movies that Nicole was in, I think it was called Babyface or something, was much too sexual for Keith's liking. But I think they would have been better business partners, friends. Breaking cycles, Wheel of Fortune in reverse, beyond your control, major change, a big push, turning point, external force. Now, they had a prenup that if Keith stayed away from alcohol and drugs, and I think in the prenup, in the divorce, he would get $908,000 per year they were married, that he was clean and sober. So he's looking at an almost $20 million payday here. The Tower, wow. A reckoning, shocking event, power surge, destruction, bankruptcy, immediate revelation, upheaval, wipeout, divorce, sudden chaos. Okay, so something definitely happened here. You know what we don't get? We don't have one love card here at all. At all. Also, Nicole made almost 3 times what he made, and that can be a problem for men. For some men, it's a real problem when their wife makes that much more than them, right? She made $250 million and he made 75. I mean, that's still nothing to sneeze at, but something happened here with that. So I'm going to say between the um, Wheel of Fortune in reverse and the Tower upright, I think that this is almost faded. Maybe that's what I was picking up. Like this couple would never really make the long haul. I mean, they went 19 years. Perhaps that was for the children. And apparently they haven't been living together since June. We don't know before that, but I don't see any love here at all. This is a business. This was, geez, nobody else wants me, or there's something here that held them together. Perhaps it was just Keith's way of staying sober. He had big incentive to stay sober. So judgment in reverse, unwilling, the need to step up, indecisiveness, self-doubt, not learning karmic lessons. I'm going to say that Nicole was the one who pulled the plug on this marriage. Even though he was fooling around, I think that it was, I'm going to say they probably had an open marriage. And because this seems so businesslike, I think that they kind of had an open marriage. And I think she was the one who pulled the plug on it. Two of Cups, a loving exchange, union of hearts, in sync, mutual attraction, new partner, companionship. On top of the Six of Wands, the Two of Cups. I told you, I think they were probably really good at business, at creating opportunities. Maybe it was more like brother and sister. Apparently, early in their marriage, it was a really strong sexual attraction. Interesting that Two of Cups showed up. And sometimes you can be with your soulmate and it not work out because that's what you want to experience. Not having each other, finding each other, then losing each other. Sometimes that's an experience that you want to have. Let's continue to read. Six of Swords, better times ahead, tranquility, becoming stable, overcoming hardship, peace, restoration, conflicts resolved. So they're both going to go their own way. And I know the papers are trying to make it look like it's a real train wreck, but I think that it's shocking for people who really believed in them, but I wasn't shocked at all. I almost could see it was coming. I was thinking there was a prediction I did for Australia, and I said there's going to be a very well-known couple and it's going to shock everybody when they split up. There we go. Ace of Cups, overflowing love, romantic success, joy, bliss, new romance, deep emotions. This is it. I'm going to tell you right now, I think Nicole has somebody new. Emperor, divine masculine, taking action, establishment, protective, authority, powerful, stability, leader, father. I'm going to say that Nicole was the one who initiated it, but I think they've had an open marriage or they've been separated for quite some time. He's been with this little girl, I think she's like half his age, whatever, no judgment. And apparently they've been together for about 18 months. I think that Nicole has somebody else as well, and to save their reputation or somebody else blabbing it to the papers or being found out or making any more drama about it, I'm going to say that there is an offer to let's announce this and both go on our way. And I think Keith agreed to it. Disharmony, misaligned values, discord, imbalance, trust issues, disconnected. The Lovers in reverse. Lovers, look at the Lovers in reverse, the Tower, Four of Cups. I'm going to say that this was a long time coming. I think that this was a long time coming. I think that they both have found somebody else, and they just wasn't meant to be. Oh, wow. Messenger of coins, procrastinate, no follow through, learning from mistakes, bad news, underachiever, no common sense, lacks goals. Wow, temperance in reverse. Imbalance, lack of perspective, excess, impatient, discord, self indulgent, antagonism. Eight of Wands in reverse, stall, slowing down, lack of focus, lost momentum, delays, taking time to align, energetic block, on hold. Four of Coins, material attachment, accumulate, save, hold on to, conserve, possess, hoard, habitual, scarcity mindset. And King of Cups in reverse. Here's Keith, repressed, emotional immaturity, overly emotional, moody, focused on inner feelings, manipulative, withdrawing, ghosting. And then Justice in reverse, that's the divorce card right there. Blame and guilt, victimize, retribution, imbalance, karmic avoidance. Karmic avoidance. All right, so I'm going to, why did we get the divine masculine here? I'm wondering if these two are, we've got a couple of karmic cards here. I'm wondering if, yeah, I think they came together um to clear up some kind of karma. And again, like if he's the divine masculine and he's supposed to be the alpha, and this is showing that he definitely wasn't, because he's got the, as a husband, he was repressed, emotional immaturity, moody, focused on inner feelings, manipulative, withdrawing, ghosting. I think he had a difficult time. Also, King of Cups is an alcoholic, so here he is in reverse. Perhaps she was, maybe she was too motherly to him, rather than being the divine feminine that he's looking for. And he will find that in a younger, unfortunately, he'll find that in a younger girl, rather than um, growing in maturity with somebody else. I think this immaturity card is it. Some people can be dry drunks, meaning that, yeah, they stopped drinking, but they didn't address the reasons why they were drinking, and they are emotional. They are emotionally stunted. Um, I think this could be a situation. I've read in sometimes when you see somebody who goes for somebody much younger than them, it's because something happened to them at that age. So let's say he's 52 and he's dating someone who's 25. Something happened at age 25 that he feels he's attracted to that and has reverence with that. There's something that was at age 25 he wants to live over again. That's not in all cases, but in most cases, when there's that much of an age difference, it's because you're frozen in time then. Perhaps something happened then, and that's when he started drinking, right? And so he wants to go back to that time. He kind of wants to have a do over. And I think there is something here about that. I think we will see something a little bit. Something here is about the money. And interesting, in this picture, the female is there holding the purse. I wonder if there's going to be something there that there is a prenup. So I think we're going to find out that Nicole actually really controlled the money a lot. Um, and I know they've already, in the prenup is like the children, how much time each person gets with the children, but I think they're adults too, or coming up to adults, so they should be able to choose on their own. But unfortunately, they didn't finish their karma that they need to balance out in this, and we also have that with the imbalance. So I don't think this was a match made in heaven at all. I think this was a more of a business. I think this was like, it's like two people came together because they're almost feeling like there was nobody else, so we might as well get together. Maybe Keith ran through a few um, potentials because of his drinking and drug. I believe it was cocaine he was addicted to. Perhaps Nicole was the one who was willing to take a chance on him, obviously. Um, and there just wasn't enough there to hold this marriage together. Like I said, I never got like I always got like a weird feeling when I looked at them. Like their energy just really never melded to me. It was like, what is she doing with him? And what is he doing with her? It's like two completely different people coming together and trying to make a go of it and actually kind of made a mess of it. Even if they are soulmates, maybe that's what they wanted to discover in this lifetime. But what they may have created more karma. Anyways, thank you very much for watching. Please take good care. See you online. Bye for now.